Hello, friends, and welcome to another video lesson from DBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. This video is part of the playlist Excel tutorial, and here we'll be learning how to show all formulas in an Excel sheet. So we're looking at an Excel file, an Excel worksheet right now. And in this sheet, if we are able to do, in Excel, if we want to see a sales formula, we simply click on the cell and we will see the formula straight away, right? Example, if we look at this sheet, it seems obvious, maybe not obvious, but to me, because I'm familiar with this sheet, I do know that the cell, this cell, C12, contains a formula. And indeed, I'm correct because I'm familiar with it. When I click on that cell, C12, you will see at the formula bar, the formula itself equals sum C to C. So it's only because I'm familiar with the sheet that I can point out and pinpoint the cell and be certain that there's a formula behind that cell, on that cell, right? Also in this cell over here, I also know that there are formulas because I placed those formulas in those cells. But what if I do not know? What if I'm not familiar with the sheet? Okay, or what if we have a sheet with so many formulas? Would it be possible to show all of them, to look at them? Right now, we're only able to look at one formula at a time. If you notice, if I wanted to look at the formula here, which is a total of the number of units sold in this column, then I will have to click on that specific cell, right? And then I will see the formula at the formula bar. Same thing, if I wanted to look at the formula here in F8, this cell, I will click on that and then I will see the formula. So it's a one-by-one effort, isn't it? So time-consuming, very, it's good if you're only looking at one or a few, at most, a few formulas. But what if you have a big sheet that you're not familiar with, or maybe a big sheet that you're familiar with, but which has so many formulas, and you wanted to look at all the formulas at one glance, in one go, okay? So this is what we're going to learn in this video, okay? So if we wanted to view all formulas in a sheet in the quickest possible way, this is what we must do. We click on the Formulas tab. So at the tab, sometimes called menu if we're not familiar, but it's also called tabs in Excel. So maybe right now we're at the Home tab, if you can see my mouse pointer. So we go to the Formulas tab, click on that, okay? And then under formula editing, so it's not showing because I need to kind of expand the sheet. Give me a second, I will expand it. Okay, so now you see it. So under Formulas tab, you go to the section called Formula Auditing, this one, I'm pointing, and then you click on Show Formulas. And with that, you will notice that, okay, I will scroll. You already see one formula in here, right? And then if I scroll to the right, you can see that there are also formulas in here, which I correctly pointed out because I'm familiar with them, and also because they're in bold. But these are some of the formulas. The formulas are not so familiar, not so obvious to you, to the unfamiliar. So you will notice that there are formulas here, 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 and also the whole column of H is consisting of, or consists of, formulas, right? And there's only one possible way to have a good view, to be able to view all of them at one glance, in one go, and that is by using the steps I just shown you. There's no other way. But now you will notice that even as I navigate the cell pointer, either using the mouse or the keyboard around, you will notice that the formulas, they stay visible. And that's good if that's what you need, but I'm sure you will not need that permanently. It's only a temporary need or requirement that you will have, that you wanted to look at the formula just to be able to understand how certain fields derive their values, isn't it? But once you're done with that, you've gotten the info that you need, then obviously you wanted to revert to the original view wherein you will just seeing the plain value. And anyway, if even if you can just see the value, you can still see the formula bar, right? So how do we do that? So the way to bring this back, these visible formula fields back to their normal view meaning what you see is not the formula itself, but the value, then you will just have to click on the same button that you have clicked when we showed this, which is again on the formulas tab under formula auditing, this section over here I'm pointing, you again click on the same button that we have clicked earlier, which is show formulas. And we're back to normal. Okay, so those hashes are simply because of the column width not being wide enough to display. So now we're back in where we were before. So I'll just make this smaller. So you can see that that is the way to display all the formulas in a single Excel sheet, in a sheet that you're looking at. Okay, so again, that is something that may not come, that kind of requirement may not come every day, may not come every week, but it's good to know this, and it's good to take note of this how to, so that when it come, well, when the need comes, then you will know what to do. Okay, so I hope we learned from this video. So we learned two things. One is how to show all formulas in an Excel sheet. The second is how to hide all those formulas. And that's by doing the same step we did in showing those formulas in the beginning. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed and learned from this little bit of video. Okay, and I hope to see you in the next video.